Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing another laundry talks video. I have 2 giant loads of laundry, so it's more like probably 3 loads of laundry that need to be folded. So I thought I would just sit down and have a little catch-up session with you guys and see how everything is going, because I love just sitting down and talking to you guys. So let's just get started folding this laundry. So, as you guys may or may not know, I have recently started a daycare. I started it July 1st. And it was kind of more part-time in the summer. I had a lot of days where I wouldn't have kids, or I'd like just have 1 or 2 kids. But now in September, it has become a thing. Like, it's full-time Monday to Friday. The other day I had 6 kids here, and like the oldest one was 3.5. So that was scary. That was a lot. 6 kids is a lot for me. I'm technically allowed to take 8 kids. And yeah, that's too much. Like, that's insane. I don't know how people can do that. I sure can't. Maybe once I get more practice. But yeah, things have been going pretty good. It's definitely been an adjustment. But I'm starting to get more into a routine. I'm starting to get a little bit more confident with it and starting to feel better about it. So that's good. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what else is really new. I don't really have a whole lot that's new going on. I'm just trying to, I'm really trying to keep up with my YouTube channel, because it is so important to me. And like, that was my biggest concern about starting a home business, is that I didn't want to lose time doing YouTube, because I really, really love doing it. And I really believe that it's going to help my family someday. Like, I really just think that this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And yeah, I don't know. So my son today, so today is Saturday. This is the thing, is that I have to film my videos now on the weekends, because it's too hard to film when I have kids here, because a lot of them don't nap. So that's been the biggest adjustment, is not being able to film whenever, and just making sure that I'm filming certain days, because if I don't, then I don't have any time to film any other day. So there's that. So today is Saturday, and I'm filming. And I have kind of come to the conclusion that my son is going to have to start being in my videos more, which is really, it's one of those things that I really struggle with, because I have major anxiety, especially when it comes to my child. Like, I'm the mom that my kids' pictures do not go up on Facebook. I have a private Instagram account that I put pictures up of him. Because I feel like Instagram's privacy policies are a little bit better than Facebook's, although now Facebook owns Instagram, so I'm sure that's all going to go to hell. But at the time, they weren't owned by the same company, and I felt like one was better than the other. So I don't know. I think I watch too much true crime on YouTube, because I'm always like watching all these missing people videos, and then I get like myself paranoid that if I put my kid out there, somebody's gonna come and steal him or something. Like, I get nervous about that. So like, there's not even pictures of my kid with his face showing on Facebook. So it's something that I've really had to do a lot of thinking about, and a lot of like self-reflection about, because at this point my son is starting to not nap anymore. So I mean, I suppose I could wait and make videos after he goes to bed, but to be honest with you, a lot of the times after he goes to bed, like, I'm so tired myself, because I've had like 100 kids here all day, that I'm just like, I'm tired too. And that's the last thing I want to do, is film a cleaning video. Like, it's just not something that I want to do. So yeah, so I've kind of had to come to the conclusion that my son probably is going to have to start being in more of my videos. And I really would like to start doing a lot more mommy content. I don't know if that's something that people would be interested in for my channel. I know I love watching like mommy vloggers and stuff like that. I'm not like I said, I'm still not 100% sure if I want him to be like in that much. I've had him in a couple of my videos already where he's just in them and like running around beside me when I'm cleaning and stuff. I'm not sure if I want to let him have like be more of a role than that for now. And also, like, on my channel, my cleaning videos do really, really well. But anything else that I seem to post doesn't seem to do as well. Like, some of my decorating videos do okay. But it doesn't really seem like that's the sort of content that people want from my channel. But then I'm also like, I don't want to do just cleaning. Like, when I started this channel, I wanted it to be more of a lifestyle channel. So I wanted to do more lifestyle content, and I don't know. So I don't really necessarily want to box myself into just doing cleaning videos, but I guess if I'm making other videos and nobody's watching them, what's the point, right? So, I don't know. But I am very, very excited today because, so, like I said, with having some anxiety, and I think I definitely had postpartum anxiety now that I look back on things. It's so interesting to look back on situations and see them a little bit more clearly than you did when you were actually in the situation. Because if you had asked me this when I was in the middle of it, I would have told you, no, I'm completely fine. But now looking back, I'm like, I think I definitely had some postpartum anxiety. My son didn't start sleeping through the night until almost 2 years old. So that was really, really hard. And like, by not sleeping through the night, I mean, he would still wake up like sometimes 4 or 5 times a night at almost 2 years old. So I had a lot of sleep deprivation. For the first year, he woke up every 3-4 hours. So it was really, really hard. And I definitely struggled with some anxiety. So I would not let him go sleep over anywhere. I wanted to be with him all the time. I didn't let people babysit, even like for a couple hours. I was like, no, like, it's fine. I'm fine. And it kind of, I wish I could go back and do things differently, because even with my boyfriend, I really took on, like, I wanted to do everything myself, and I didn't let him bond as well as I wish they would have in the beginning. So that's something that I really struggled with. Like, I never let him go and have sleepovers at Nana and Papa's or anything like that. But recently I have been starting to kind of loosen up a little bit, and he has gone with my parents a couple of times overnight. And I left him with my boyfriend overnight for the first time, which is ridiculous, right? Because like, that's his dad, and I never was like, I would always take him with me anytime I went anywhere. I didn't want to leave him with dad. Like, that's how bad it was. I didn't want to leave him with his own dad. So recently I left him overnight with his dad. Everything was fine. Like, you know, it's, so anyways, so today he is spending the day with his Nana, and then tonight he is going to go for a sleepover with his auntie and his cousins. So that's going to be good, because my boyfriend and I are going to go on a date, a little mini date. We're just going to go see the movie It. The new It release has come to our town. So I'm really, really excited about that. My boyfriend and I are huge horror movie people. It's pretty much all we watch. So I'm excited about that. So I'm filming all day today. So you guys are going to see a few videos of me today. I'm doing this one, and then I'm going to be doing an ultimate clean with me. And then I'm going to be doing, I think, more of like a deep clean video where I'm getting to things that are like things you don't clean often, right? Like around the baseboards and like stuff like that, that gets dirty, that you don't really clean very often, that all of a sudden you walk past it and you're like, ooh, this needs my attention, sort of thing. That kind of video. And then I'm hoping to do 2 decluttering videos. So one thing you guys might not know about me is that for as much as I like my house to be clean, I'm a little bit of a pack rat. I have so much stuff, and I let things get cluttered. Like, I let things get very disorganized. I will I have to like reorganize my pantry pretty much once a month because I'll have it all organized and then all of a sudden I'll just be like in a hurry one day and I'll just start throwing shit everywhere. And then all of a sudden you can't even like find anything in there because it's a huge mess. So I'm like that, and I have a lot of areas in my house that are like that. So I have pretty much every closet in my house needs to be decluttered and organized. So I'm hoping to do my linen closet, and I'm hoping to do our storage room / laundry room, which is the worst. Like, it's to the point where you can barely even walk in there. There is so much stuff just everywhere. And it's not even that it's like hoarders or anything like that. It's that I just am in a hurry and I just like shove something in there and then it's not all in its proper space. So there's like, it could be Tetrised a lot better. Let's say that. So yeah, so I'm hoping to get some videos filmed today for you guys and hopefully get my schedule going a little bit better. It's like I said, it's been an adjustment with this daycare. I am thinking that I'm going to change my upload schedule. I really would like to start doing 3 videos a week, but I don't know if that's going to be doable or not. I don't know if I'm going to stress myself out doing that. Yeah, I don't know. I would like to, because typically I upload on Sundays and Thursdays, but I don't know if Thursdays is really a great day to upload. I'm not sure on that. So I was kind of thinking of maybe switching to Sundays and Tuesdays, but then I was like, that's such a long time to go between uploads, like from Tuesday to Sunday. That's a long time. So I was like, well, maybe I should do 3 videos and do one Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. So I'm toying around with that idea right now. But also, like I said, like, it's so hard when my audience seems to only want like cleaning videos. Because then if I post another video, it doesn't do very well. So then I'm like, well, what's the point of doing that? Like, and I can't just make 3 cleaning videos a week. Like, that's a lot. And my house isn't even that messy. You know what I mean? Like, it would just be me, like, doing the same things every single day, like tidying up after my daycare. And it would be the same stuff every day. You know what I mean? So I don't know about that. So I have to think about that a little bit more. So we'll see what ends up happening with that. Maybe I'll just like start doing optional videos on Thursdays or Tuesdays or something, where like I have my set schedule and then just kind of put up a bonus video and maybe not commit to doing 3 a week. I don't know, you guys. What do you think? What's your opinion on that? I have been under the keto flu for the last probably about a week. Here's the thing, is that I get into keto and then some occasion will happen where I will cheat and then I have to start all over again and get back into it, which once you're into it, you get a ton more energy and you feel amazing. But when you're just starting it, sometimes you can really feel like crap. So I've been so exhausted all week long, which is not good when you have a house full of children. To be honest with you, even right now, I'm like, oh my God, what I wouldn't give to just like, I don't have my kid right now. I just want to be in bed, reading my book or taking a nap and doing nothing, or watching a TV show and just like binging a TV show because I can't even remember the last time I did that. I just want to be doing that. But instead I have to film cleaning videos and I'm just like so tired. I just don't want to do it. So, but that is the difference between people that are successful and people that are not, is being consistent and continuing to get up and do the things that you might not want to do because you know that it's going to be worth it in the long run. That's my thoughts on it anyways. It always amazes me, you know, anytime that I'm watching YouTube, like I'm always clicking on people that comment. I'm always reading comments on YouTube, and you'll click on somebody's page that has made a comment and you'll see that they had a channel, and sometimes they have, you know, like a couple thousand subscribers, which would be amazing. I wish I had a couple thousand subscribers. Like, there's no way I'd be quitting YouTube if I had a couple thousand subscribers, you know? and you see that they had that, but their last upload was 6 months ago or a year ago or 2 years ago, and you're like, what would make you stop doing it? It's so crazy to me. But it also shows you, because so many people say that you can't be a success on YouTube anymore because there's so many channels. And yes, that might be true. There are so many channels, but a lot of channels don't stay active. So that's going to be the difference between you and another person, is your determination to keep going. Whereas some of these other channels are stopping even after they have a lot of subscribers and they're making money and they're doing great and they seem like they like what they're doing. All of a sudden they just stop for whatever reason. You know? And you always wonder too, like, it's kind of weird how, like, especially some bigger channels that have just stopped uploading without like a word. Because some channels will just stop and not make like a goodbye video or anything. And you're like, it's just kind of sad, because these people watched you for who knows how long and were, you know, a part of your life, a part of your videos for who knows how long. And then all of a sudden you just stop uploading and these people don't ever know what happened to you. Like, it's kind of sad, really. Think about it. I'm gonna have to start putting some of these away, I think. I'm not gonna have a room here on this little table. I don't typically fold my laundry here, but I found that it's the best way for you guys to, I don't know, it's the best setup, I think, to do this. But I don't have a lot of room. Like, typically I fold my laundry at my kitchen table. I think I did my first laundry talks video like that. Living Life as Megan did one of these and she called it Laundro Chats. And I'm like, that is the perfect name for it. And the entire time that I was like trying to come up with this concept, I was trying to come up with a cool name for it, and I didn't think of Laundro Chats. Oh, my foot's asleep. Oh my God. I'm sitting with my legs crossed and my foot just fell asleep, you guys. Oh my God. That is the worst feeling ever. I'm just wiggling my toes. You guys, I have a lot of laundry still to fold. I feel like I just ramble in these videos, and I know I pretty much do. But people seem to like them, and I've gotten told that it's a lot of laundry motivation, so I mean, that's great, but I also feel like I'm just blabbering about nothing. And why would somebody watch this? But people do, so that's awesome. So thank you for watching this. If you're still here, like, thank you. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make some moves here. What can I, maybe all my son's stuff I'll start putting in this basket. Make myself some room here. We're at that time of year right now where it's like, you don't know how to dress your kids, you know? So it's like chilly in the morning and in the evening, but it's hot during the day. Okay, that bought me a little bit of room. Are you guys ready for fall? Like, are you really ready for fall? I can't believe how fast this summer went by. It's insane. Like, it is absolutely insane. What did you guys do this summer? Did you have any exciting adventures, any vacations or anything like that? I kind of regret the way that I started the daycare, because like I said, I started it July 1st And I can't remember if I told you guys this or not, but my whole idea in starting it was there was a girl that was looking for childcare for her daughter, but needed somebody to do a lot of weekends and a lot of holidays, and the hours were like early, so like 6:30 till 3:30. And I had seen her posting quite a bit on our Facebook town app looking for somebody, and she was never really getting any hits on that. And that was kind of what had inspired me about starting the daycare, because I kind of thought, like, a lot of people work jobs that are open on the weekends, and there is not really childcare for those people that work odd hours, because most daycares don't open till like 7 or 8. Usually 7, I think, is when they open. And they're definitely not open on weekends. So, you know, like, what happens when somebody works weekends? Like, if they don't have a family member or a trusted friend that can watch their child, what are those people supposed to do? So that was my thinking in starting the daycare, was that I was going to be open and available on weekends. As I figured that there was probably quite a need for that. So my intention was to kind of just be open every day until I got clients, and then kind of see where most of my clients needed me. And then I would go from there and pick a couple days during the week to schedule myself off, because during the week, other daycare centers are open. So if they ended up needing me on one of those days, they could always take their child to one of the daycare centers that was open, if that makes sense. So that was what I did. And like I said, started out being available pretty much all the time. And I had some issues with this child that I was telling you about, with the child as well as with the mother. And so, long story short, which I won't get into, I mean, I probably could get into it because, like, she's never going to see this, but still. That child is no longer at my daycare, which is good. But now I'm kind of like looking back, and I'm like, I wasted my whole summer. Like, my boyfriend's family, they have a cabin up at the lake, a lakefront cabin that we go to every year, and we spend some time up there. And I wasn't able to go at all this year because I was constantly having to watch this little girl on the weekends. And it turned out that she was ending up being the only person that needed me on weekends. Everybody else wanted me somewhere in between Monday to Friday. So yeah, so I ended up switching my hours, just like starting in September. Gave lots of notice that I would no longer be open on the weekends. So, but I mean, that being said, my whole summer was gone because I'd have a day off here and a day off there. But making yourself, available every day, I was being used every day pretty much, right? So I just have random days off. So I'm a little bit sad because I didn't get to do really anything this summer at all. I didn't get up to like once, which was a little bit upsetting. So, especially now knowing what I know about the family that was using me for the weekend, I wouldn't have gone. I wouldn't have allowed them to come, knowing what I know now. Which is kind of funny because basically they're the reason that I started the daycare, and now I'm like, if I had known then what I know now, I wouldn't have accepted them as a client. So, but hindsight is 20/20, as they say. Sorry, you guys, I try not to fold underwear on here for some reason. I just feel like that's weird. So I just kind of pull it out and set it to the side. But we are nearing the end here, so that's good. because I have so many other videos to film. Oh my gosh, I forgot to tell you guys also. So last night, my boyfriend was going to be getting called to go to work early this morning. My boyfriend works for the railroad, if you don't know, and his hours are completely insane, and he's pretty much on call like 24/7. But he was fairly positive that he was going to get called to work early this morning. So I took it upon myself because I wanted to get a good night's sleep because, like I said earlier, I've been suffering from the keto flu and I've been feeling really tired and really lethargic. So I wanted to make sure I got a good sleep. So I was like, I'm going to sleep in the spare room tonight so that I won't get woken up when he gets called to go to work, because he just gets a phone call to go to work. So that's what I did. And which should have been fine. But all of a sudden, 5 o'clock in the morning, my boyfriend phones me. I mean, I slept in the other room so that I wouldn't get woken up when you got a call to go to work, but you're going to phone me at 5:30 in the morning. And it was an accident. What had happened was he texted me letting me know that he was going to be back later on tonight. It was a very, very short trip, which is rare because usually when he goes to work, he's gone for a minimum of 24 hours. So for him to get a call to go to work and then have him be back that same day is very rare. So he text messaged me and said like, hey, I'll be back this afternoon. And then when he went to go and put his phone in his pocket, he somehow hit the call button and called me. And if you know me at all, you know I suffer with insomnia quite a bit. And once I wake up in the middle of the night, it's very hard for me to go back to sleep. So I was not able to fall back to sleep after that. So my whole thing of trying to get a good night's sleep and sleeping in the spare room was just a waste. And I probably would have just had a better sleep anyways, sleeping in my own bed, because it was my first time sleeping in the new spare room. And so I kept like hearing weird noises and stuff, and it's in the basement, right? So I kept being like, what is that? You know, waking up in the middle of the night. And I have a mini fridge in our spare room, and it kept like making fridge noises. And I was like, what is that? Oh my God. Anyways, you guys, we are at the end here of my little laundry pile. Got some Rogue socks, it looks like, and a Rogue mitten. Why I have a mitten in there at all, I don't know. But looks like we're at the end of my laundry folding, so I'm gonna go and put this away, and I'm gonna start filming another video for you guys, an ultimate clean with me. So you guys will be seeing that. I'm not sure if you're seeing that before or after this video. I think probably after, maybe before, I don't know. Anyways, if you're with me this far, thank you so much, and I hope I was able to provide a lot of laundry motivation for you, and I hope you folded some laundry with me. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you in my next video.